Hey guys, yeah, I guess it's that time, and I didn't think WWE wasn't going to do it again, but you know, seems like TKO is going to be stuck in his ways like they're doing with when Vince was in charge. Decide they're going to cut talent that they don't use because creative have no idea what to do with them. They need some different people in creative because I probably if any of us was like in creative, we can create something different, for some of these people. It's like, no, really, what the hell? Uh, but
Well, so far it does a good job.
but yeah, we Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, Cora Jade. I guess she announced her release. Gigi Dolan, which I'm really surprised that they let her go, but I think she probably would be like in TNA, so that'd be something. Riley Osborne, I'm really surprised. Eddie Thorpe, then again, I thought he had a good run in NXT. Was in NXT title picture. And another shocker, Jakara Jackson got let go looking like, what? Like, are you serious? Let's see. I'm trying to think.
That peach is just like phenomenal.
Let's see.
I saw you do this bit here.
I did it.
I'm trying to think. Where's there?
Yeah.
That's where I did that.
That is a really good.
Okay, so that's just the stuff that they added for mostly NXT, but on X, if it's here's the full list, and I think they probably didn't. I think they didn't.
No,
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was more on the list, but like I said, probably the ones I didn't name that I named, like Jakara Jackson. She's been released, but it's not on this list. So they were saying like 13 people in total were released. Like I said, Dakota Kai, Cora J, Gigi Dolan, Braun Strowman, Kaden Carter, and Katana Chance.
in between.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, the women's tag division ain't got that many tag teams as it is right now, and you want to let like one of your tag teams go, especially with Shayna Baszler and well, Zoe Stark is still there, but like Shayna Baszler, like y'all decided after all these years, like let her go.
Yeah, the whole.
And she could have been one of the most dominant females in the WWE, and they couldn't do anything for her. They couldn't even put a title on her. They put the NXT title on her twice. Multiple women's tag champ.
No, I got straight with water.
But I know it's just some of these moves is just really, questionable. And I'm just thinking like TKO, okay, they own WWE now, and hopefully, they can do better than that. Better than what Vince used to do. But it seems like they just at their old tricks. Using some of the investment in mortality. Okay, when the cost gets too much, let them go. I thought WWE is supposed to be, on fire right now. Yeah, I'm just sorry. I'm just really upset. Especially Braun Strowman, you let him go for the second time. Like, seriously? It's really puzzling because you can have a lot going on with all this talent and do something with them, but you want to let them go. So, and Takara Jackson, I'm really surprised that they let her go. And but I understand, they kept Last Legend because she's a future, but. Yeah, we all do wishing all these talents start nothing but success was next for them.
Terry, am I wrong?
You know, there could be opportunity. You know that they can resign like some of them,
Spray it.
but I think one of the main reasons because they did Braun Strowman go because he was getting paid too much, and
This would be my advice to you.
well, yeah, you know how it is. You know, like they
Donate.
need to cut, check, cancel pay cuts and blah 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 blah. I think y'all get what I'm kind of saying. So I'm sorry, but this is really ridiculous. Like, why do they keep doing this?
Go to work.
Like, if you're this big company, the number one company in the world,
That could just be
and you're cutting people,
Didn't think about
you don't
it.
see AEW cutting people unless they request for release.
$3-4.
Or TNA, you don't see them cutting anybody. They're just like, your contract is up. If you want to resign, fine. If you don't, you don't. So TNA at least use their wrestlers until their contract is up. So either they sign with them or resign. So I don't know. This is just really stupid that they still doing this all these years. It's like what they trying to save money, and this company is supposed to be like booming. You already know how I feel. The other day while I explained that we were supposed to have Money in the Bank, but it went to L.A. or we were supposed to have Survivor Series, but unfortunately it went to San Diego because they was crying about it. So yeah, this is you get more and more frustrated with some of these like wrestling companies that they either they all about politics backstage or both, like being like politics backstage and decided, okay, yeah, we gotta cut this person. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I think I probably never will if they keep this going. Like, decide, okay, we just gonna release some people. And they did their cuts in February, and you think that after that they was gonna be done, but nope, they had to cut some more. So my opinion is they need a fourth show. Well, not like Evolve or anything like that, but since that's on Wednesday, you got NXT and then Raw and SmackDown. You got Evolve, just like a NXT development, and plus the WWE IDs are on there too. But they do need a fourth show so they can keep some of these keep some of these people and do something more with them. So maybe bring back WCW or something like that. Like, you own the rights to them, so why not? But then again, you got the factor that now WWE owns AAA, and only thing we know, the next big thing with them is like they're gonna have Worlds Collide. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be WWE guys and NXT guys, or it's gonna be NXT guys versus AAA. So don't know what's going on with that, but most likely since now both Worlds Collide and LA no, and Money in the Bank both would be in LA. Screw LA, but anyways. It's just get frustrating time after time. Letting people go. Like, you got all this talent, just do like just create a fourth show. Like, either you like put it on your YouTube channel, because I know they got Speed on X, but not many people be on X, trying to watch a 10 or 15 minute show. They was better off just having it on YouTube, so everybody and their mama can watch it. So it's just I don't know. It's just been like frustrated. I've just been frustrated with WWE for the past week. So I would say week or two. Yeah. it's just beginning, be beyond the joke. Because if everybody knows the truth about, Milwaukee was supposed to get money in the bank and they didn't get it because suddenly out of nowhere LA gets it, and wherever the case may be, it just that's what happened like in the past. Why the small market cities don't sell out enough the last decade because of lack of stuff, going on. No, no, they always have a Raw, they always have a SmackDown, then they have a house show and stuff like that. So I'm somewhat, glad they don't do house shows anymore. But it's like, because normally here in Milwaukee, we either get a show like early this year and another one like later in the year. So none of that happens. So it's like, what are they gonna do? Just have you know, a show in the fall, then afterwards, like, and that's it. Just like one show a year. Is that what we come to? Because I know they're gonna cut like the road trips and whatever to make it more easier, but still, like you favoring like you just favoring some of these cities, and some of these small market cities just get crap on. Yep, all the time. But like I said, like these releases are stupid and just don't make sense, and it don't. It's like it's just like I mentioned, like y'all supposed to be this number one company in the wrestling company in the world, and you need to let go of people. And oh yeah,
I can understand them letting go of people because every company, regardless of their revenue, does shake-ups. But some of their shake-ups make no goddamn sense.
exactly.
And there's so many of them that they get rid of because they don't know what to do with them. Braun Strowman, you could have thrown in anywhere against anyone on that roster. Imagine a Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns. Holy shit!
Although I know it happened already, but why not again? So
We've seen John Cena go against freaking Randy Orton. So, they could have done that. Braun Strowman against, I don't know, LA Knight,
Cena could have been one.
Cena, Seth Rollins. I mean, and the other ones who we haven't heard from are, oh my god, Wyatt family lot.
Oh, the YS6.
Yeah.
Yeah, they supposed to be switched to the SmackDown brand, but hasn't been used since.
Right.
So it's like, get the right people in, and, not going for this, BS. It just, it really is like ridiculous. Like, don't know what to say. But yeah, and I forgot that people that got released from NXT has a 30-day no clause. So at least you see some of the NXT stars will be back on the wrestling before you know it. Like for example, let's see, the people that can, like Cora J was NXT, got released. Gigi Dolan got released. Shield, her, Riley Osborne, Eddie Thorpe, and Jakara Jackson. All of them will only have a 30-day no calls that they can't work until 30 days. So good on their part, so they can go back to work and be like a bigger star, either if it's like in TNA or AEW. And no, it's just like some wrestlers I just like, they just need to avoid AEW. TNA will at least make you a star. Cause they did that with the with the wrestlers that they got from WWE that got released, that Now, you know, some of them is like up there, then WWE they like here. It's it's just ridiculous, but you know, I can go on, but I'm just gonna end this video before, you know, I end up, you know, just, you know, want to punch WWE in the face. So and I know some people are gonna be saying, "Oh, you still gonna watch him?" Yeah. As a person that, you know, trying to like give like news and stuff like that, of course I'm going to still watch, but you can still be upset with the company and still, you know, like what they, you know, doing on TV. I know it's kind of weird, but what I just said, you know, makes sense.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You can hate an organisation for what they do behind the scenes, but like what they do as a display.
Exactly. So yeah, that's what I mean. Although, you know, for Dakota Kai, Braun Strowman, and let's see who else was on that list.
Wireless speaker.
Caden Carter, Kitana Chance, and Shayna Baszler. They're both gonna be, you know, on a 90-day call, so you probably ain't gonna see them until August. And you know, at least, you know, as NXT stars, you're gonna see them by beginning of next month. So good for them, and hopefully, you know, they get stuff going and they make their stuff a bigger name. Then, you know, suddenly WWE gonna be like, "Oh, we want them now." It's just the same sad song. It's just sad. But anyway, guys, if you like today's video, you know, please share the like. Also, you know, comment below. What's your take on, you know, these releases? So, are they gonna add more before the end of the night? It happened before, so I wouldn't be surprised. So, just let me know what y'all think about these releases and y'all thoughts about it. We can talk about it as well. So, anyways, please subscribe to the channel. We try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and you know, we're almost like halfway through the year. You know, hopefully we can get there. So, you know, please subscribe. Like I said, like if we get like 1,000 subscribers and stuff, like we can probably do more stuff, like probably do more you know, giveaways and things like that. So all you gotta do, you know, please, you know, subscribe, and you know, we can get stuff ready for like 2026 and all the, you know, ideas and stuff that I have. Over 2,500 videos and counting. If you like content like this, Milwaukee Bucks content. Although, you know, the Milwaukee Bucks content is going to be a little bit slow since, you know, their season's over with. But you have comic book movies and TV news. We talk about. We also talk about developments that's going on in Milwaukee. If y'all get a chance, you know, check out the last video, you know, about the Wisconsin State Fair and T-Pain situation. Talk about that. So get a chance, you know, check that video out. And, you know, check out our past videos. You maybe like some like wrestling or, you know, Bucks talk and stuff like that. So, you know, if you like all that stuff, you'll like this channel. Also check out the website WrestleFansSpeakOut.weebly.com for upcoming events, videos like this. Also check out the latest episode of Wrestling Talk where I get interviewed. And so, oh yeah, besides like Wrestling Talk, I know we were supposed to start doing it this month, but we just gonna delay it a month and, you know, start like doing it in June. So I think what I'm probably gonna do, you know, just do it like, you know, every other month. So because, you know, doing it from, you know, what I did, like started January all the way through, you know, March was, you know, kind of a little bit, you know, troubling. So I think I'm just gonna stick with doing like interviews like every other month. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. So all that's on there on the website. Also, we're trying to work on the merchandise store, so hopefully we can get that as soon as we can. Hopefully by the summer. But I think that's pretty much it. Besides, you know, a lot of more videos will be coming this coming week. plus the review of the Thunderbolts, because we're gonna go see that tomorrow. So probably sometime either Saturday night or Sunday, there'll be a video out for that, or I'll probably just do like the review on WFSO Aftermath this Sunday. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Until the next video, and don't forget to check out WFSO on Twitch as well. So anyways, see you later. Have a good one. Until the next video.